Netcasts you love.
From people you trust. This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.
It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1130 for Friday, July 9th, 2010. Inch of Land. This episode of the Daily GizWiz is brought to you by Hover.com. Hover is domain name registration and management that's simple. For 10% off your new domain, go to twit.hover.com. Now get ready for Dick. Yeah, I don't know. They called me and they just said to come out to this intersection, but there doesn't seem to be anything here but this big empty building. It's very foreboding. Wait, there's something written here. It's smudged in dirt. It's barely legible. It says Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Welcome to Friday. I'm Tom Merritt, filling in for Leo Laporte, and with us is Dick DeBartolo in his warehouse. How's it going, Dick?
It's going great. Welcome to the warehouse. You're not afraid, are you? It's a little dark.
I have to say, I was a little trepidatious when I approached, but I'm starting to dig it. I'm getting comfortable.
Yeah, it's just tons of old gadgets in here. This is where they come to. They don't die. They just come here to relax and to
finally get that well-earned rest they so long deserve.
Yes. Some were only around for a few months, and some lasted a few years. Surprisingly, every once in a while, I'll find a gadget from 20 years ago that is still up and running. I mean, that's rare. Today's gadget is, I think 1992 was the year for weird stuff. I don't know.
That was Clinton's first 100 days, 1992.
Yeah, exactly.
I had an internship at National Public Radio. That was awfully weird.
Oh,
Nirvana was huge. Grunge, people wearing flannel. Those are the things I remember from 1992.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember. Well, last week I uncovered orbits. Did you happen to see last week's Gadget Warehouse Friday? Do you know about orbits?
Yes, I did. I did catch last Friday, and
orbits was the drink voted one of the 10 worst beverage ideas ever. Okay, it's
that was in the clear. It was in the clear beverage craze, was it not?
Yes, it's a beverage with gelatin balls suspended in the liquid, and the soda was one flavor, and the gelatin was another flavor. Anyway,
I don't see how that could have ever failed.
Yeah, I know. Well, this other one, I thought this guy had a good idea. I actually met the guy who did it. It was also 1992. And he came out with Inch of Land. Inch of Land. And the object here is you buy 1 inch of land to give to someone as a gift.
Yeah, this is real estate land?
Well, this is it. This is 1 inch of New York City land.
I see. So you get to carry it with you.
You get to carry it? Yes, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's a very, very thoughtful. It's not like some crazy gag gift that you just saw on the counter. It's you said,
no, this is land.
This is land. You know, like you want to go to Miami Beach, you can't afford it. Here's an inch of Miami Beach right here.
Well, and you always have Grandpa sitting there in the chair saying, you need to own land if you want to be anybody. And you just pull that out and say, I'm doing fine. Look, I've got land.
Yeah. Well, in reality, Grandpa could be in one of these little compartments. Although the guy did say that he bought a piece of land in every state that he wanted to get dirt from, and that these were all indeed genuine. You could get Las Vegas. And then he found places around the country where he went and got land. So you could give away cute things like you could give land that came from Romance, Arkansas. Or you could give land from Luck, Wisconsin. And the other thing is, if you wanted to become a real estate mogul, 180,000 of these would make up one complete lot.
Is that right?
This is what the guy said, that he actually bought a lot, which is a lot is 50 feet by 100 feet. And out of each lot, he would package a mere 180,000. Now, I'm hoping that he just made a few to try this out, because I never did see these anywhere for sale. I mean, I got him some publicity. I showed him around on some TV shows because it was actually a kind of a clever idea. You could, and then I'm just going to read the, that I'm looking for the guarantee that's printed on the box. You could do
your deed and title.
The deed, yes. On the box it says, the land contained herein. The box has a very masculine voice. The land contained herein, as packaged, is originally from and was formerly of the location for which it was named, and has been registered as land by the inch. It is genuine collectible land. It will take 180,000 units to make a 10 by 50 foot lot.
Now, the funny thing about that is you would then have to buy a 10 by 50 foot lot to store your land on.
See, that's why you're getting paid the big bucks.
I like that it's registered. How is it registered? Is it as a trademark or a copyright? Or?
Well, yes. The trademark is inch of land, and so it's registered to inch of land. I mean,
and it's genuine land.
Yeah, genuine land. I should go down to Miami Beach and ask around. Hey, do you know what this matches? Have you been anywhere where there's like this much land missing? Because
you recognize this?
Yeah.
I've been looking for that.
I'd like to find someone who has a big mansion, and they'd go, I have a mansion with a pool and furniture, but way over in the corner, there's a little piece of land missing. I go, like this?
I think I can help you out, sir.
Yeah. Can I visit? Can I have a room in that mansion? And I'll give you that little piece of Miami Beach that I've been holding in the warehouse for 18 long years.
That is a pretty funny idea, because I have had people, Patrick, Patrick Norton, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, he was back on Screensavers too.
When I went back home, because I'm from Illinois, I went back to Southern Illinois. Patrick asked me, he's like, "Can you bring me back some dirt, just in a little vial?" And I was like, Why do you want dirt? He's like, there's just something about that Midwestern dirt. It's so rich and black and fertile. He's like, I just love it. So I brought him back some dirt, and he's got it sitting in the little vial. It's a collectible thing. Little did I know I could have built a business on that. I had no idea.
Exactly. And you know what? There's not a word about this on the internet, but there is somebody who is selling bits of land on the internet. You can get the deed. You don't get the land. You just get the deed to it. So this sounds like a perfect way to do business. You can't see if you're going to do that, I could sell you an acre in Vegas as long as you promise not to go look for it.
Well, yeah, that's starting to be like the Star Registry, right?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You own that star. You can't visit it.
It.
Well, you can visit it. If you can get there, you can visit it. But it's yours.
And I have a gold mine too. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
excellent.
So
Yeah.
if things go bad, if things go bad out there, just remember, I got a gold mine, a piece of a gold mine.
Peace of mind is a piece of a gold mine.
Absolutely.
That's what we say around
That's
here.
what we say, and when we say it, and we'll say it and say it again.
So you can't get these anymore. It's a.
No, yeah, I don't think you could get them then. You couldn't get them then, and you
could never get them. Who knows? Well, you could make your own. It's a DIY project now, but make sure you get permission before you go scooping up someone's land.
Yeah, exactly. Although that much land, I don't think he'll miss. But I think he did it officially, so that he could. I guess maybe that's the smallest amount. I don't know what the smallest amount of land you can buy. Maybe it is a lot.
Well, yeah, I wonder about that because, right, if you do timeshare, you're actually owning some infinitesimally small bit of whatever condo or hotel that you're doing the timeshare in. So there are laws that can divide up property into very tiny increments. I guess you could do the same sort of thing with land. And then you don't just get the topsoil, you get it all the way down to the magma, even if it's just a square inch, all the way down.
Wow. Yeah.
These, you know what? I think I might have something there. That might be something we should.
I think after we do the LED shirts,
yes,
then the green shirts, then we'll do the magma.
Yeah,
dig. We'll do the magma dig.
An inch of magma is yours, deed and title. We'll need a domain name for that. Inchofmagma.com.
Is it gone?
I don't know. We'll have to check it out. This episode is brought to you by Hover.com, and Hover's all about making domain registration and service simple. So we'll go over to Hover and we'll check out, see if inchofland.com or .org or .net is available. If you've tried other domain name registrations, you might find some of them are complicated. But if you get tired of the 50 clicks or the barrages of pages, Leo uses Hover to register his domains now because they don't sell a ton of services. They focus on making it easy to register and manage your domains and emails. It used to be called Domains Direct, if you're familiar with that. They've sold domains since 1997, so they've got experience with this. They have resource area on the website packed with how-tos and videos. If you're nervous about setting up domains, you don't know much about it, they have a no-hold policy for customer service calls Monday through Friday. You're not going to be asked to hold for 10 or 20 minutes while you wait. So, call Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern. They will help you register that domain, but you're probably not going to need it because it's fairly simple to use. But if you do need it, you get a live person. So try it out. It's simple. Check them out today. If you go over to twit.hover.com, you can try it out and use the offer code TWIT. You'll get 10% off your domain name. So check them out. I'm going to go check out and see if we can find inchofmagma.com at twit.hover.com right now while we dip in to the mailbag. Wow, I love that. I love that 50s.
How about I remember Magna?
Magma Carta.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Thanks for the magma.
Thanks for the magmaries. Yeah, this is going to be easy. You got
it's
a
gonna be
million
huge.
ways.
It's going to be huge. We're going to own TWIT. But before Leo gets home, we're going to own it.
We'll just be sitting back cashing checks.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Getting those residuals. Steve Romeo writes on Daily GizWiz 1103. Leo said the Slingbox does not work on the iPad. I am using the iPhone version synced to my iPad, and it works fine. I have the Wi-Fi version, and I use MIF. P.S. I love the show. Do you know what? I should have pre-read.
He might mean the MiFi. In other words, he might be using the Verizon or the Sprint.
You think he just mistyped? It says I'm using MIF.
Yeah, maybe it's just a typo.
Oh, okay. Okay. So evidently, do you have an iPad?
I have one right here.
And you can get Slingbox on it?
This is the Slingbox app right now. And it's whatever channel I'm looking on is in advertisement right now. I had it on channel 7 earlier watching the World Cup. When it goes, there we go. So now there's something moving, barely.
Oh, great!
But yeah, it's pixel doubled, so it's a little blurry, but because it's the iPhone app, but it works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's really good. And we're watching. Is that something you're screening from your own house?
Yeah. This is coming from my bedroom DirecTV receiver. I hooked it up in the bedroom because that way, if I'm out but my wife's in home, she's likely to be watching in the front room. So if I take control of the bedroom one, it's probably not going to affect anything.
Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. Well, evidently, we now know that. Steve, thank you for that. But evidently, since that podcast, we have stumbled onto that technology. But thank you anyway.
What they don't have is an iPad-specific app yet for the Slingbox. This is the iPhone app pixel doubled. So it's going to look better once they come out with the one that they developed specifically for the iPad. At least that's my guess. I hope it does.
That would be good. But I'm sure they'll do it. I'm sure that
as far as I know, they are working on it. So these Slingbox apps, for some reason, the Sling Player apps have been long to get approval. Apple ends up approving them, and at first they approved them and said you can only use it over Wi-Fi, and then they approved it for 3G later on, but they kind of keep them at arm's length for some reason. I don't know if that's an AT&T thing or what it is, but it seems like it takes a little while for it to work through the approval process. So I don't know if that's what's happening with the iPad version of the Sling Player, but while you're waiting for them to figure it out, you could try the iPhone one. And it's no extra charge. If you've already paid for the iPhone or the iPod Touch version, you just pop it over there on your iPad.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Excellent news. And now, Tom, this is where we have to say something about each other, how we love working together. And wait a second, I got the thing that you just emailed me.
Right.
Hey, Tom, I never expected that you would be this great. I was apprehensive at first when Leo said that you would be doing the Daily GizWiz. But as the different episodes went along, I thought, hey, this guy is really funny. Wow, why was I worried? Holy cow. I don't know how we got to be Friday already. It just flew by like it was all being made up on the minute. And Tom, I'm saying this from my heart. So thank you. And I hope this happens again. Don't tell him your real feelings. Don't insert real feelings here. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's time for your statement.
Well, Dick, thank you so much. I really appreciate the heartfelt sentiment there. I got your thing as well. Dear Mr. Merritt, consider this notification of cease and desist of hosting any future Daily GizWiz's. Sincerely,
no, that's not to you. That's to Leo.
Bruckner, Garcia, and wait a minute. I'm sorry. That was an earlier one. Oh, okay. Here we go. Dick, I've been a huge fan of your work ever since the Screensavers days, and was so excited to be hosting the Daily GizWiz with you. I will, of course, obey any legal stipulations you put upon me in future, but know that I have never had a better time hosting a podcast or show than doing the Daily GizWiz with you this week. Sincerely, Dick. Say your name here, or Tom. Tom. There. No, this has been fun. This has been a blast.
No, it's great. It really was. It really was. I mean, the fact that I didn't know until I saw you on camera that we were doing this. It really turned out to be great.
Surprise!
Great surprise!
What happened to Alex Lindsay?
Yeah, this is good.
All right, folks. Well,
and
Leo,
you can tell as the week went on, we really sort of got into to know each other, that we can, say things without the other person saying, "What did he just say to me?"
Who does this person think he is? This Merritt.
And why is he mocking me on national internet?
This is my show.
I guess the internet is national, right?
It's international, yeah.
Yeah.
Could possibly be
really?
interplanetary. Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Could be intergalactic. Eventually.
Oh, now you're talking. Yeah, you're talking.
All right. Well, thank you, Dick DeBartolo, Mad's maddest writer. Of course, Leo Laporte will be back in the chair next Monday.
No, not in the chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. He'll be back on the ball, hosting the Daily GizWiz next Monday. Where will you be?
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.